I'm Bradford Becker. Welcome to Red Barn Radio. We're now in our 24th year of broadcasting, and tonight we present Roots Music Southern Style, episode number 934. And our guest this evening is Lylak. Lylak is a band that leans into contrast, light and shadow, tension and release. Their songs, carried by the voices of Gideon Maki and Elizabeth Varnado, explore the emotional terrain of memory, love, and friendship with a quiet honesty. I like the layering of their arrangements and their attention to detail, but always feel welcomed with what they're playing and saying, and I never, ever feel overwhelmed, just joyful. Their 2022 album, Inconvenient Truce, reflects on the uneasy work of confronting the parts of life we'd rather avoid and the growth that can come out of that experience. After a series of recent singles, the band is now building toward a new full-length release expected in 2026. Here's Lylak.
Like the fevers I used to get when you gotta lay there in spite of them. Like the hand you put on my head when I didn't know how to catch my breath. I didn't know how to catch my breath. Didn't know what I was gonna do when we left that night on the interstate. Ever since I've just been running it loose. Didn't know what I was gonna do when we left that night on the interstate. Ever since I've just been running loose. When you feel like you won't come back from the smoke that leaves its trails, these are the moments I need you here. Pull me close before I disappear. Pull me close before I disappear. What I was gonna do when we left that night on the interstate. Ever since I've just been running loose. I need a minute to catch my breath from this fever burning inside my head. Pull me close so I don't forget. I need a minute to catch my breath from this fever burning inside my head. Pull me close so I don't forget. Pull me close so I don't forget.
Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to Red Barn Radio. Wherever in the world you're listening, welcome to Roots Music Southern Style. Thanks to WEKU, Red Barn Radio's official radio partner, NPR for Central and Eastern Kentucky. Listen online at weku.org. Red Barn Radio is supported by Visit Lex, Lexington Kentucky's Convention and Visitors Bureau. More information on what Lexington has to offer is at visitlex.com. LexArts, Lexington Kentucky's premier cultural development, advocacy, and fundraising organization, working for the development of a strong and vibrant arts community as a means of enhancing the quality of life in Central Kentucky. Follow Red Barn Radio on Twitter and like us on Facebook. Here's the host of Red Barn Radio to tell us more about tonight's performance.
Tonight we're spotlighting Lylak, a band whose name suggests something organic and vivid, sort of like the lilacs growing out in front of my house right now that are blooming and smelling beautiful for at least for another 10 days or so. I know you guys are going to go longer than that. Their music lives up to that promise. Their 22 album, Inconvenient Truce, dives into the uncomfortable but necessary work of confronting life's challenges, finding meaning in disruption, and choosing growth over complacency. After a steady stream of singles over the past 2 years, Lylak is now building toward their next full release, coming out soon, we trust, set for 2026 anyway, and I know they'll be playing tunes off of that release tonight. Maybe they already played one. They'll tell us in a few minutes. Lylak is Gideon Maki on guitar and vocals, Elizabeth Varnado on violin, guitar, and vocals, Chase Graham, bass and vocals, Braxton Wood on drums, the big Braxton Wood on drums, and Wes Smith, also big, on keys. Welcome, Lylak.
We're so happy to be here, Brad. Thank you for the introduction. Really appreciate you. That last song was called Interstate Loops, and it is off Inconvenient Truce. I forget if it's the second or first song, but it's on there for sure. And it's kind of about leaning on friendship. I wrote it after in a memory of having my first panic attack. My good friend or roommate helped me through that, and years later I ended up writing that song. But we were playing a lot of new songs tonight. This next one is called Avatar, and yeah, we'll let you hear it. It's sort of about holding on to the pure things in life in a very digital age. Curtain call, another thing to break my fall, beholden to the terms I made. I thought that these would be my days. It always goes away before it starts. I'm getting used to all these avatars. I haven't been myself. Listening to both sides now, 'cause some things you can't cure yourself in a matter of time. I'd be enough, or would I stick out like a sore thumb, when what I wanted was to make you blush? It always goes away before it starts. I'm getting used to all these avatars. I haven't been myself. Whoa.
listening to both sides now. 'Cause some things you can't cure yourself in a matter of time. I'm gonna try tonight. It always goes away before it starts. I'm getting used to how these avatars, I haven't been myself. Whoa, and I was listening to both sides now. 'Cause some things you can't cure yourself in a matter of time. I'm gonna make it mine.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
This next song we're going to play is called Landlines. It's a single we released in 2024, I think in the summer, May of that year, maybe. And this is one that I wrote after I had seen the movie Licorice Pizza and Paul Thomas Anderson, Licorice Pizza, indie film. And I had just found out that the drive-in movie theater on 27 was closing. And somehow the combo of those two things turned into this song. I think the chorus, you'll hear, the chorus speaks to that. Heard the 27 drive-in closed. Where'd the romance go? I send a gif and then you send me nudes. Where'd the romance go? I wanna jump into the water like it's something I know. I wanna thrill to hear your voice on the phone. If you feel like a super sleek supercomputer stole your heart, I hope you get down, down and dirty every once in a while. I hope you feel all the wonderful touchable things we used to have when we had landlines. When we had landlines. Everybody's got their own kind of problems. In the end, I'm happy with mine. Took every chance I had to figure it out. Figure it out. And I'm grateful for that. How it set me on a good track. Now if I could just get out of my way. If you feel like a super sleek supercomputer stole your heart, I hope you get down, down and dirty every once in a while. I hope you feel all the wonderful touchable things we used to have when we had landlines. I want your pictures on my wall. I want your dishes in my sink. I want your wonderful real life self next to me when I sleep. I want your pictures on my wall. I want your dishes in my sink. I want your wonderful real life self next to me when I sleep. If you feel heart. I hope you get down, down and dirty every once in a while. If you feel like a super sleek supercomputer stole your heart, I hope you get down, down and dirty every once in a while. I hope you feel all the wonderful, touchable things we used to have when we had landlines. When we had landlines. Tuning.
That's one of my favorite songs that Elizabeth has written. It's awesome.
The tuning song?
The tuning song.
Thank you. I understand that you meant landlines.
This next one is called Headlights. And it's about keeping your eyes open for loved ones. I wrote it about my dad. He would come and pick us up on the weekends, and I would wait by the window to see headlights come up the driveway. Caught myself again on you. Wondering how much you must have gone through. In all your years, spin away at once. And you're left to find another verse. There's a shadow hanging over me. When I go to bed, I can't sleep with both eyes closed. With both eyes closed. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. That song is on Inconvenient Truce that we released back in 22. Happy to be here on Red Barn Radio. This is our second time, and they let us back, so I guess we didn't do too bad the first time. This next one is brand spanking new. We've only played it one time live, and it's called Unlikely Places.
One thing led to another. I think it's time for me to listen to your hard-earned demands. You know where I want my heart to stand. Eventually, you'll call on me and I'll be there. If you're coming back this way, don't hesitate to drop a line. I need you in my corner for the times. I can't see what's coming next. Your number's burning a hole right through my vest. I keep finding you in the most unlikely places. Crush on you, but I never knew what to do. Some things are all in your head, others just go unaddressed. Put me down as I wanna be, 'cause eventually you'll call on me and I'll be there. I don't wanna find out the hard way anymore. By the time I turned myself in, I was way past overdue. Not once if you need me as much as I need you. I can't see what's coming next. Your number's burning a hole right through my vest. I keep finding you in the most unlikely places. I'm caught in your stead like a streamer, left over from a long night. I'm barely standing upright. Been unconnected, feeling rejected. I'm holding out for what it might take to let you into this space.
All right.
Thank you.
Wow.
We decided to play loud at the end.
Yeah. I was just going to say something about you all being so restrained, and no, it was nice. That was nice. It was a great moment in the song. That was a great song, and it's so nice to have you all back, and cool to hear how your music is evolving. It's becoming more and more sort of complex and beautiful, and detailed, and I just love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That song really took a turn. I mean, musically it takes a turn, but the production of it took a turn while we were working on it.
Yeah, tell me about that. Like, what in particular was the
Well-
turn the last minute?
Yeah.
We were in the studio working on this song. We work with Tom Nato over at Small Blue Studio.
Sure.
And so we were like getting ready for the session and still trying to figure out the ending, like how do we end the song? Because it sort of stayed the same tempo for a while and then ended on kind of this like, somber note.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what if there's just a breakdown at the end?
Yeah.
And so I sent a voice memo, and or maybe I did. I can't remember exactly. Then we got into the studio and we just kind of like pieced it together.
Yeah.
And I
We
loved.
were all on board.
Yeah, it was
Oh, all
fun
right.
to like not worry about whether the song was gonna like, fit radio or be this package. It was sort of just like, let's just have creative fun.
Yeah.
So it was a sweet moment.
Yeah.
And so, do you all ever find yourself getting bogged down with that question of sort of marketability of tunes and?
I don't feel that way anymore. I think about how are the listeners going to respond in a live context? Like, are people going to be grooving to the chorus, or is this something that's like catchy and they'll enjoy singing along or something? But I don't really think about like what's going to do well on a playlist, or like what would make a good 15-second clip on a reel.
Uh-huh.
And I think some artists think like that, and that's great, and they make music that fits those contexts really well. But I think I've come to the decision that that's not where we live.
Yeah. Yeah, I like what you said. I mean, I think in my own head, I've worried about marketability, more than anybody else has.
And we thank you for that.
Yeah. No, what I mean is like, it's not like thinking that way hasn't necessarily brought about like any big opportunities. And I think it's like where I'm at, where I want to be is just like make music that's fun and that is true to you. And that sounds cliche, but like it is hard to do that.
Yeah.
You start writing music and you get response from one thing and you're like, oh, I need to like make all these songs like 3-minute like verse chorus bridge,
sure.
which we do. I love, the cliche structures. They're cliche for a reason. But yeah, I think it's been fun to just for me, like, not take myself so seriously.
Yeah. Well, music that's fun, and also an audience who sees that you are having fun with the music.
Yeah.
Right? And, because performances has become really larger, now. I mean, I think it's so important that people have an opportunity to see you do your thing live. And I mean, I certainly rely on that. I listening to a playlist or listening to cuts on various platforms don't tell me really anything anymore. So.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. There's so many things I'd like to talk about. First of all, like when you guys are practicing, what do you feel like you are working on the most when you practice? You're all great on your instruments. What are you working on the most? Like I one thing that I note when I watch you all is great restraint. I mean, your tempos are, very deliberately slow. I mean, you really don't speed up, and I like that so much because, that's a real gift that you all are able to do that and just get in the pocket of the song. Do you spend a lot of time working on that?
Well, I want to give shout out to Braxton.
Braxton.
He joined us several months ago, and it's just been such a joy to have him.
No, it's been a year. It's kind of been a year now.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Well, he just said months. That could mean.
I mean, months equal a year.
That's
sometimes.
right. Yeah, 12.
That's true.
12
You're
of them.
right. You're right.
Yeah, right.
12 of them. Put them together.
Put them together. What do you get?
Yeah. So there's one. Okay. So Braxton's helped you all think about that more, or have you just come to the point where you feel like, wow, we have a drummer we can rely on to hold it down?
I think that definitely a compliment that Braxton is sort of a tempo machine. Marching band brainwashing doesn't quickly leave, I think.
There we go.
But I think apart from that, I think we know what we want more as a band, and we know when something is too fast because the words are harder to sing, or something is too slow because the groove doesn't have that quite like the wiggle that we want it to. So I think we do spend a lot of time working on, whether you want to call it the pocket or making sure the song is glued together, however you want to talk about it.
Yeah. How about, go ahead. Were you going to say something, Gideon?
Oh, I was just going to say, like we've been so blessed to play with like a ton of great musicians. Shout out Wes Smith for joining us. Awesome to have you, bro. And also, like, you know, the drummers that we've had before, it's been fun to like play different styles and sort of just like lock into what that musician is doing. And I think that's hopefully helped us grow, just kind of like being in the workshop, you know, with different ideas and different people. So that's been cool. Like, I don't know how many different musicians we've had, but a lot over the last, we've been a band like almost 9 years.
9?
Which is crazy.
It's been 9 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. So for listeners outside of our region who don't know about you, maybe have never seen you play live until now, tell folks just sort of in a couple of minutes a little bit about your history, when this thing got started, when you felt convinced that Lylak was a real solid thing that you wanted to keep building on.
Yeah. So I had never sang as a front person before. I played guitar in my band that was started in high school and went through college, called Absalom. And when that band ended, I had some songs that I was singing, and I was like, I don't know if these are good or not. I was demoing them on this like cassette tape. And just like trying to be as cool as I could. And it turned into making my first EP, and that was under a different name. But I sort of started meeting musicians in town. And then in 2017, Elizabeth joined the band, and that I really feel like opened us up to a lot of possibility, and started exploring like co-songwriting and co-leading. And so we kind of say that 2017 is the genesis of Lylak.
That's when the name Lylak started. That's when I started playing with the band. And
how'd you find Gideon?
How did I what?
How do we find him? My husband Paul and I met Gideon at a party. At a Halloween party. I'm trying to remember what my costume was. I don't remember at the moment. I love a good costume. You know what? That year I had dressed up as Professor Trelawney from Harry Potter.
Nice.
One of my favorite Halloween costumes. But we met Gideon that night, and he asked if Paul would play bass on this EP that he was working on. And I had graduated college at that point and was like exploring what it would be like to be a singer-songwriter, even though I'd been writing songs for a long time and playing in various collections of musicians for a while.
And based where?
I grew up in Louisville.
Okay.
And so I played in a band in Louisville called The Wax Intellectual. I don't know that we ever played a show, but they played a show without me before I joined. And that was like a weird kind of prog rock thing.
So you ended the life of that band and began the life of this one.
It really, I don't know that it's ever officially ended. It just, like wax, it has melted away. But yeah, I think I grew up in college. I was in symphony orchestra. So I knew what it felt like to really mesh with people playing and to really like be speaking that same language in the room.
Yeah.
And the first time I jammed with Gideon and Zach Martin, I felt that, and I had been looking for that. So
So you were doing, what was orchestra doing? Were you on a music major in
I
college?
was a music major
Which was
at UK.
At UK, okay,
Yes.
gotcha. And what was orchestra doing for you other than fulfilling an obligation to be in orchestra since you were a music major playing violin?
Yeah. I mean, if you'd asked me then, I would have said, I love it. And it's my favorite way to play violin. I don't like to play solo. I want to play in a symphony orchestra. And I loved playing the big, massive symphonies and just being part of that. And I got to travel around with the UKSO, which was awesome. But now, 15 years later, 20 years later, 15 years later, I'm like, I think it really grounded me in harmony and dynamics, the basics of the building blocks, not the basics, but the foundation of making music.
And the skills you learned as a classical violinist transfer okay to fiddling? Because you do just sort of a mix of things when you're playing with this band. You violin at times and you fiddle at times.
Yeah. Yeah, I think technique definitely comes from the classical world, but the improv is really, I grew up playing violin while my dad played piano, and he would say, just make something up.
Oh, all right, Dad.
And I remember having to do it in front of people at church, and I was really embarrassed that he was making me do it. But like a lot of classical musicians don't get that, so I'm super grateful for it now.
That's right.
Yeah.
They don't, and that ends up being all that they can do, maybe all and all that they want to do, maybe.
And classical
that
players
doesn't
are much
belittle
better at
that.
doing that than I was at doing that too.
Yeah. Okay, and so good. So keep us moving forward then.
I mean, yeah, since 2017 we played shows. We played a lot around town.
Few weekend runs in 2019. We did a 10-day stint down to Texas.
Oh.
And then really love to spend time in the studio. We now have 4 kiddos in the band, fast forwarding a lot of years.
Yeah.
And it's just a huge blessing to be able to play music at all.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have 4 kiddos.
I have
Kiddos,
2
yeah.
kids.
Gotcha.
I have a 5-year-old and a 4-month-old, almost 5-month-old. And
Okay.
Gideon has 2.
A 4-year-old, almost 4-year-old, and one that just turned 1. So.
All right. So I met the 4-year-old then.
Yes.
I think I met when I came over.
Yes,
that one time,
yes, that's right,
With,
yeah.
with my guitar.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, it's just we still find time to travel. We do usually we do weekend stuff. We'll go out for Friday, Saturday, and come back Sunday or Saturday, Sunday. We like Ohio. We just kind of, as it turns out, play a lot of smaller towns in Ohio, and that's been so much fun.
And people seem to like it there, so we'll keep going.
Keep going.
So you mean people seem to like it there as opposed to here?
No, not necessarily as opposed to here, but it's nice to, I think it's important to play where people want to hear you. And we found that in Ohio, so.
Yeah, as well as bluegrass, yeah.
But I think, I did want to say, I think you said something like, when did you know that Lylak was gonna.
Yeah, it was something you were going to build on, a foundation.
I think 2019, things were really rolling, and then the pandemic hit, and things kind of stopped rolling.
We don't speak that
And
language.
as far as how many shows we were playing and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then after our kids were born, and then just other stuff personally, and the fact that the band somehow kept going, almost how has it kept going? And I think that is what proves to me that this is our thing.
Yeah.
Just to keep this going. Yeah.
All right. Well, that seems like a good indicator, right? That you have these major life changes, but that there's also some constants, and music is going to be that.
Yeah.
And your relationships with your family and your spouses, and which is terrific. All right, let's get back to some more music, and we'll delve into some of these tunes maybe in a little bit and hear some more sort of background and learn more about the other musicians too. Welcome back, Lylak.
This one is called It's a Drag.
Let's see, good. 2, 3, 4.
We used to do this almost all the time. Thought it was normal. I told you I just needed to unwind, but you could follow. And now I'm realizing, ooh, I let a good thing in. This could have happened sooner. I hope I didn't go and waste all of your time. We took each other for granted. It's a drag, I had to go and leave you. And now we're waiting for the end of days to crash and burn here. It might be good to hear some reasons why, but take your time, babe. 'Cause now I'm realizing, ooh, I let a good thing in. This could have happened sooner. I hope I didn't go and waste all of your time. We took each other for granted. It's a drag, I had to go and leave you. This could have happened sooner. I hope I didn't go and waste all of your time. We took each other for granted. It's a drag, I had to go and leave you. To go and leave you. It's a drag, I had to go and leave you.
Thank you all. That's called It's a Drag. It's a brand spanking new song.
That's a rock song.
Just want to take a minute to introduce some folks. This is Mr. Chase Graham on the bass guitar and vocals. What's that? Soprano vocals.
Yes, he do.
And it's just been awesome to have Chase on board over the last couple of years. He's brought so much joy and dynamic to the group, and it's fun to have three-part harmony sometimes. I don't ever know what I'm doing on harmony.
Yes, you do.
Well, I find my way there, usually with the help of you. But yeah. Thank you. Shout out. Cool.
Yeah.
This next one is called Samba.
We'll introduce the other people at the next break. Mistletoe, I get my head caught between the fence posts of your backyard. In this old town, I get my feet stuck on hot more or less a wander than a lost. And somehow I still end up at the same old line. Pardon if you will, but I might drive around like I still need directions. Dreams sneak up to meet you like a beer buzz. And having kids together like pictures I like seeing at my parents' place. Time comes out in layers living in this state. Here I did 2 different things, 20 years in between. I buried you where once I found an Easter egg. I'm buried too over top of you, dancing in the green space. Just dancing in the green space. I don't wanna lay you down. I don't wanna lay you down. I don't wanna lay you down. Whoa. Is it a character flaw that even when things are good, I wanna get out of here? Is it a character flaw even when things are going good, I wanna get out of here? Is it a character flaw? 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 Switching guitars again.
I'm going to speak on Elizabeth's song. Is that okay? This next one is called It's Serious, and it is also an inconvenient truce, kind of flipping back and forth between songs here. And it's, in my interpretation, it is sort of about allowing space for a friend to be real with you and get down, talk about all the things.
Oh no, keep doing that. Keep doing that, please. When you wake up in the morning and you cannot find me, wake up in the morning and you know it's not gone easy at all, easy at all. Infinite imaginary arguments, honestly arbitrary drama that I made up from a book. I read it in a book. What about you tells me to hold tight, coming up together till my mind can't tell how far apart we are. I can't
right, we're going to get back to some more music with Lylak momentarily. And as I do each week, I like to take a moment to remind listeners that Red Barn Radio live streams tonight's and on any Wednesday remain available online for you to view, to listen to at your convenience, along with live audio streams, compliments of WGAD.net in Central New York. Got a little anecdote to tell here that just gave me a lot of pleasure this week. A buddy of mine in the Boston area went out to a concert, and as he does after a program, he will oftentimes troll around and look for somebody who he might tell about Red Barn. And I just love that. And he's talking to somebody about it, and the agent, who happened to be next to the woman who he was speaking with, said, "Oh, yeah, we listen to Red Barn all the time." And that he said he and his wife will turn on the live streams and just let them play while they're doing things around the house or while they're out gardening. That gives me a ton of pleasure. We all want to know who is listening to us and who's taking part in what we're doing, and that means a ton. There's so much amazing music that happens in this room that encompasses sort of all that Americana is, and I just love it week after week, and I'm glad to know there are so many folks out there who like the diversity of music that we bring to the table, and also like the experience of taking in the intimacy of conversations about real things, not just where you're playing next and who taught you how to play guitar. So anyway, I thank all of you who are out there and who listen routinely to the program and who tell others about it. Keep that up. It keeps us growing. And another thing that keeps us growing, or we're working on it, is our merch store. Our merch store is open. There's last couple of weeks, there's been a great guide up here that's told me about all the things that are in the merch store. I guess they're expecting that I will, at some point in time, memorize them. But we have hoodies, we have stickers, we have coffee mugs, we have T-shirts, bumper stickers, T-shirts, and lids, among other things. So check out our merch store, and when you get involved there and buy something, it helps us, right? And you also walk around, you're a walking advertisement for our program. So we appreciate that so much. So click the link on our website for a way to support the show with official Red Barn Radio swag, and be sure, like I said, tell your friends about it. Next week, I'm very excited about what's happening next week. It's the return of Sasha Collette, and Sasha Collette and the Magnolias are Red Barn Radio's guests. Sasha and Red Barn go way back from out near Olive Hill, Kentucky. Sasha and her band, the Magnolias, have joined us at least a couple of times, dating back even to 15 years or more ago. Not only were we taken with Sasha's songwriting, but also her clear and clean vocal delivery, which does that much more to make her songs shimmer. Sasha returns following a time of many life transitions, including parenthood, like you all. The changes she's been through reaffirmed for her the importance of music and her overall well-being, causing her to rekindle her passions to share what she does so beautifully, connecting with audiences who enjoy her so much. And that's next week. Sasha Collette and the Magnolias. And they're from Olive Hill, Kentucky. Let's welcome back Lylak for some more music.
This one is called Virginia. It's an older one that we still like to play.
Was I searching for things already found? Was there ground that my feet still could touch? Suspended, the air is like a gift to see my life in all directions. If the stone really rolled away, all I've done in vain. If only I knew then what I know now, would I have made a single mistake? Suspended, the air is like a coat I wear when I'm behind the tree. Why did you drive away when I was so close? Why did you listen to the thoughts in your head? If you knew then what you know now, would it have changed a single thing? A single thing. If the stone really rolled away, all I've done in vain. If only I knew then what I know now, would I have made a single mistake? Suspended in Virginia, suspended in the air, suspended in Virginia, suspended in the air. Suspended in Virginia, suspended in the air, suspended in Virginia, suspended in the air.
Thank you so much.
I passed the guardrails. I thought I saw something too real to be. I passed the guardrails. There's a wild ambition blinking over me. Am I hanging by a thread again? Turn my eyes to the road. What's to come? What you promised me, I wanna see it happen now. Got twisted up around 25. Face lit up in the middle of the night. Out past the guardrails, cling on Thank you. That song is called Guardrails. First line, it's the title of the song.
You wrote that song on acoustic, right?
I did, and you could pay me, you could say, I'll pay you $50 to play it on acoustic, and I would say, I can't.
What if it was... Yeah.
I would try for 100. No, I did write it on acoustic, but then pretty quickly I heard the violin part, and so I heard it more as like the fiddle, kind of a duet with the fiddle a little bit, the voice and the violin going back and forth.
You gotta say anything else about the song?
It's called Guardrails. What is it about? It's one of those songs that's about a lot of things. I think it's, and it changes depending on how I'm feeling, what it's about. I think today it was a little angry. There was a little angst in it. Sometimes it's more longing for someone or something. It can change.
All right.
This next one is called Ready Yet. They're still looking for the culprit, a reason why it all went south. Why it hurts to be alone after letting something go, after you thought that it was all you had. It's always the one or the other with us. Either I'm in or about to give up. You leave the door open for me when I was wanting more. This can't be as bad as it looks. Thought I could stay here till I had enough, but that's the problem with people like us. You can't make me make my mind up, make my mind up. Thank you.
I love that one, Gideon. Gideon brought that one to the band. A lot of times we bring songs and they're kind of in in a scaffold zone, but that one was pretty fleshed out, and we just jump right in on it, and I love that song.
Thanks. Yeah, that one. I listened to a demo of it today because I was trying to warm up in the car on the drive over, and I had a different second verse, and I'm glad I did not go with the second verse that I originally had.
Well,
It was a bunch of nonsense.
I assume everyone here would like to know what that second verse actually was.
I was gonna guess, is it too real?
It was too much of something. I talked about a moat and
Oh, you went medieval.
I went medieval. The second verse was fully medieval.
It sounds, sort of like a song about addiction, really. I mean, like a song sort of about recovery, right? It's like, I would say recovery's not for people who need it, it's for people who want it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's certainly about like habits that are someone is struggling with, and I said I was writing some things earlier, and it's kind of about stubborn people, not being able to be told what to do. They have to come to it on their own terms, and I'm certainly a stubborn person, and having those moments of reflection when you do realize what you need to change is pretty beautiful. So that's what that song's about.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that. And also, for sharing earlier too, when you were talking about I think it was actually the first song that you sang, perhaps, that you said that, I don't know what song it
Panic
was.
Attack?
Yeah, it was about the panic attack.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, and just because I do what I do, I am curious about that. Do you know about Dan Harris?
Do I know about Dan Harris?
About Dan Harris, who has the podcast 10% Happier.
No, I don't.
Yeah, a famous newscaster
Okay.
who had a panic attack on air.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean like top tier newscaster, like think Roger Mudd. Well, no, you wouldn't know Roger Mudd. But anyway, top
was
tier top tier newscaster has a panic attack on the air.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, loses his job, and now he is fully engaged in his books and meditation stuff, but his program's called 10% Happier.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And anyway, panic attack.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, so panic attack, and is that something that, how's that impacted you as a performer? And is that still something
question.
you sort of grapple with?
Well, that being the first one, if anybody has had a panic attack, which I'm sure a lot of folks have, you have no idea what in the world is happening. You think you're gonna die, and it's just like you try to do all this stuff to cure it, and it doesn't work. And the more you think about it, the worse it gets. And that sort of mental arrestment happens. And so coming out of it, like I remember when it happened around not being able to fall asleep, and then I was like, oh my gosh, am I never going to be able to fall asleep again? And your thoughts start turning and turning and turning, and so I consider it a gift to it happened. It would come up several times and still does, but almost learning how to like laugh at it a little bit, like, oh, I know what's happening now. I know what's coming on. I've experienced this. We get through it. It's all good. That's been my experience with that sort of thing. But it was a life changer. To my roommate Nate. He I wanted ginger ale and bananas, and he brought me ginger ale and bananas, and he ended up driving me onto the interstate, and finally I fell asleep. And so so it's called Interstate Loops.
Yeah.
And I was also watching Westworld at the time that I wrote that song, and I could not tell you how that interweaves with it, but certainly like trying to be the opposite of a robot.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to talk about a few more things here in this segment. But I wonder, first of all, could you introduce the rest of the players?
100%.
Because, I'm just afraid you're going to forget that, and then you're going to leave the program
And I'm
be
gonna
on your way
regret-
home and
I'm gonna be
panic.
thinking about it for the next.
Yeah, right, and not be able to
next
go to
year.
sleep
Yeah.
tonight.
Exactly. So we got Chase Graham on the bass guitar and vocals.
Yeah.
We got Wes Smith on the keys. We got Braxton Wood on the drums. Elizabeth Varnado on violin, vocals, and guitar.
Yeah, Varnado.
Yeah, Varnado,
Wow,
like
I'm
darn
sorry,
it though.
darn it.
It's fine.
I've been saying Varnado.
That's the alternate pronunciation.
Oh, okay. Is that okay?
meaning that's how a
It's
lot
just
of
not the
people
true
pronounce
one.
it.
It's just
It's fine.
that's how most common people say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Braxton, I got to say, I was thrilled with your the tune that you played. Doggone it! I wish I could remember which tune it was. I should take little notes here. I think it was after the first interview. Maybe it's a drag. You did the nice rudiments on the at the beginning of the song. You know, you did sort of a using a lot of different things. It's the one that started off with you on the snare doing that cool.
Guardrails?
Was
I
it?
think it was that
Guardrails,
one.
yeah.
I think
Kind of
so.
got the like marching kind of feel to it, where it's just snare drum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So it's just recent. Yeah, that was great. Well, as someone famously said here on the program years ago, and I've said this numerous times, so I will agree with everyone that I won't tell this story ever again. But we had someone on the program who was a guitarist who happened to have started in music on drums and played in a marching band and so forth. And I said, "Oh, wow, you must know your rudiments." And her response was, "Honey, I could fart a paradiddle." And I just loved that line. I will never forget that moment. So I bet you could. Well, I mean, can you fart a paradiddle?
If I tried hard enough.
Okay, good. Well, let's. Okay, well.
You can help me feel it in the moment.
I love your playing, and yeah, welcome to Lylak. You add so much. I think Elizabeth Varnado, I would like for you to talk a little bit about the Lexi Music Awards and some of the nice things that happened at the awards with not only Gideon individually, but the band as a whole.
Yeah. So the first award that they gave out was for guitar repair, luthier, and Gideon won.
Yeah.
And I was so happy and proud.
People all
Thanks.
over the world are clapping right now
Aw,
for you,
it
Gideon.
meant a lot.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it should.
Gideon works his butt off, works his little fingies to the bone.
His fingies?
His fingies. Inhales a lot of chemicals for the musicians of Lexington and beyond.
Rite of passage.
He doesn't inhale them on purpose. He just inhales them as he's working on the guitars.
Thanks for clarifying.
What he doesn't inhale, he uses for his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just sprays shellac when he walks
Really
out
just
of
sprayed
it.
WD-40 up there.
But well, congratulations.
Yeah, he's been working really hard, and so I was really proud of him for winning that award.
Yeah, and Gideon, just before you go to the next part, Elizabeth Varnado, difference between guitar repair person and luthier. I mean, like, can you make an instrument?
I have not made an instrument.
Okay.
I put together a lot of like parts casters, and I'm putting a parts base together for Chase right now. But I've never built one for scratch, so I consider myself a guitar repairsman. But the terminology, you might be able to call me a luthier. A lot of folks do, but I just say guitar repair.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter. But I'm
don't
just
know.
curious if there was a distinction to be made
I
there.
think
Yeah,
the
but
award,
luthier-
the award had luthier and instrument
It did.
repair.
It's
That was
official.
like the award that was given out.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Gideon Maki guitar repair.
well,
is what we-
congratulations. And
Thank
you
you.
work out of your home
I do
exclusively?
I do. When you visited me with your Telecaster,
Yes.
I was in our spare bedroom, and then we had our son, and I was able to finish the garage. So I have a climate control garage now.
all right.
It's so sweet to have.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's like working in like a tiny bedroom and having, sometimes like 20 guitars in there with your workbench and tools, and
Yes.
then moving to a garage. It's like I don't know what to do with all the space. There's like room for all sorts of movement.
Yeah. That must be great. Yeah, I didn't even feel like I could take out a cigarette or anything.
I know, and I was waiting for you to take out a cigarette too.
No, that is great. Congratulations. Okay, Elizabeth, and then the next part.
So then there were a lot of other
It was a big night.
wonderful musicians recognized, and then we got to the category that Lylak had been nominated for, which was Pop Act of the Year. And to my wonderful surprise, we won that award as well.
Wow, it's a big year. So yeah, is that
I think that, I said this when I accepted the award, but being a musician at this level where you care about it a lot, you sacrifice a lot for it, you don't always reap what you sow immediately. Like, it's hard to see who you're reaching, if anyone's listening, if anyone cares. It can be really hard to have a measure for that. And so I try personally to like keep a running list of things that tell me yes, or like things that encourage me to keep going. And because you also get a lot of no's, you try to book at this venue and you get a no, and you try to book at this venue out of town and they say, what's your Instagram following? No. And it can be really, it can be demoralizing. So I think winning that award for me was big on the yes category. Like, people are listening, people are enjoying what we're doing. And we probably will keep doing it anyway, but something like that is very encouraging.
Yeah, impact your bookings, do you feel?
We had a
Do you
good turnout
strut-
at
do you
Green
strut
Lantern the
that?
other night.
We
Yeah,
did have
oh,
a good turnout at Green Lantern,
Good,
yeah.
good.
I think we're still waiting. Book Lilac
Okay,
for your
book Lilac.
venue, event, or
Right, just
Yeah.
for fun.
Just
Party.
for fun, yeah.
Or just for fun, but bring money.
We'll play to one person.
yeah, we will. We've done it.
We've done it.
We've played to one person.
So listen, I do want to get into something, which is that you all, it doesn't seem that you're Luddites, because you've got a lot of technology going on up there. But I'm wondering, I'm thinking about Avatar, I'm thinking about landlines, which I mistakenly thought to be a new tune.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not.
New
But
one.
nevertheless, you're still thinking about that same stuff, it seems. And it seems like it's hard to think about culture now and work and everything, play, without thinking about how technology is impacting that. I think about my, I have a granddaughter now, and so and here she is on the floor, playing with some toys, and I'm sitting on the sofa with my phone taking pictures, and I go, what the hell are you doing? Get on the floor, right? And so I'm thinking about landlines, and I wondered, is that a song about? Is that a song about sort of the loss of our grounding, our creative grounding, our cultural grounding in each other, and shared experiences that we have versus the, performative things that we do with our phones and our technology? Big question. And I'm just wondering.
Answer would be yes.
Okay, good. Not yes, no question.
Right. I think, it's about that. It's about, also like, I was born in 1991. Gideon was born in 93. We're pretty like square on millennials.
Yeah, right.
So like pre-internet is also childhood, which everybody writes about how wonderful their childhood was for us. Like any musician will write about childhood, and our childhood happened to be like right before this big shift towards technology. I think there's some, some concept of that in landlines and Avatar, and really How Are You too.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're gonna play next. You want to?
I kind of feel like, I had that experience today. I was hanging out with my kids at the basketball court, and I was playing with them, having a great morning, had coffee out there, and then I got on my phone because I was like, oh, I need to post something, and I started posting something, and it just completely took me out of the moment of cherishing moments with my children. And it's crazy how easy it is to do that, and I know I'm not alone in that. And so I feel like where that is so common, some of these songs are sort of about like, all right, that's, making you sort of like, even though you're technically connected to so many people on the internet, you actually distance yourself in a lot of ways, because then you're missing out on what's right in front of you. And and so, Avatar for me, I reference Joni Mitchell, both sides now.
Yeah, that's right.
Because it's just like, and it was probably a placeholder when I was writing the song, because I was like, you can't reference other people's songs in your music. But then we started singing, and it's like this idea of reaching out for something that's really pure and real, you know, that connects with your soul in a way, like music does. And so it's weird writing about music, but in a way, that's what it's doing.
Right, and I think of that song, I think of I really don't know love at all. I really don't know, you know, all the things that I think I know, I really don't.
Yeah.
And there's
pulls you deeper into
something that's great. But now we live in this time where we're sort of, the algorithm, right, sort of doesn't really teach us how to think as much as it teaches us what to think about, right?
Wow.
And so, right, and so what do we do with that when we have kids? You all have children now, and are you thinking about those sort of, thinking about the guardrails for your kids?
Oh, yeah.
To keep
Well, I mean, guardrails, really what all the songs that will become the collection on this album that we're going to release, they really are about like real connection, whether that's with a friend, your children, your parents, a lover. Like it's really about what it takes to kind of let your guard down and have those connections and make sure that your phone is not in front of you, or technology or whatever, anything that's kind of separating you from the moment.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you guys are grounded in your sort of philosophy about the way you're making music, that you're not being obsessed with, and obsessed and panicked about marketability and all those kinds of things. I wish you all well, and I want you to get your bookings and for more people to hear what you do, because it's so special and just great to listen to. And I thank you all for sharing what you're doing.
Thank you
with
so
us.
much.
It's so good to have you back.
I also want to say, this camera's pointing at me, so I'm going to look at you.
Oh, good.
Thank
Look
you.
straight to the camera.
Thank you to you, whoever you are watching this, whether it's tonight or at a replay sometime. Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Let's get back to some more music with Lylak. Thank you, Elizabeth Varnado. I'll remember.
Yep.
You could stick your neck out while forgetting to breathe. You could wear it out anytime you want on my sleeve. You could hold a fire, babe, and still end up in a freeze. Before we go to bed, tell me what you need. It's another thing to hold a heart like that. Stick around long enough, see how much you can stack. There must be a better way to end up on your back. And tiptoes down the highway, never wanna call it like it is. We've been getting used to the waiting room. Before I go back, give me one more crack. That good stuff, give me all you got. You know I want more. It always goes away too quick, like slamming a door. But it's another thing to hold a heart like that. Stick around long enough, see how much you can stack. There must be a better way to end up on your back. And tiptoes down the highway, never wanna call it. I know we've been here before.
These next two songs, we're going to bring it down a little bit. This next one is called FOMO. And it will be on the upcoming record. We have it recorded, and we're really excited about that. One time I asked my friend Emily if if I should explain what FOMO means, and she said, well, doing that would be like telling somebody what a cheeseburger is. So I don't over-explain that anymore. But I certainly have FOMO. But I like to say that anybody tuning in tonight and all of us here right now, we don't have FOMO because we're in the right spot. Had a lot on my mind, so I thought about you. There's no more distractions that could keep me from the truth. I broke a lot of things I thought I couldn't change. Before I knew I could bring them to you. So stay a little longer with me now. We're just learning how to figure it out. I don't wanna wait till it's too late. 'Cause I got FOMO to the max, always wondering what I could've had. I don't wanna make the same mistakes. From the age of 11, I was out of my league. So I wore your perfume till it was all I could see. Some things just move so quick, rested on fingertips. I still don't know if I got my fix. Stay a little longer with me now. We're just learning how to figure it out. I don't wanna wait till it's too late. 'Cause I got FOMO to the max, always wondering what I could've had. I don't wanna make the same mistakes twice. Stay a little longer with me now. We're just learning how to figure it out. I don't wanna wait till it's too late. 'Cause I got FOMO to the max, always wondering what I could've had. I don't wanna wait the same. I don't wanna make the same. I don't wanna make the same mistakes twice. Thank you so much.
Tuning again. There's one thing. A classical musician learns to tune by ear. So I feel like it's not in tune if I don't hear it. This song is called 13-Fold. I wrote it for a friend who had lots of people over to her house all the time. So it's a song of gratitude and encouragement, really. Your house is always better after dark, when light reflects through lead windows and I can barely see to park. Oh, you know we all love coming over, even when the front room is cold. I'll keep my jacket on. So build a fire in the stove, no matter how long it takes to warm this old house. I don't mind to wait, do the dishes late at night or early in the morning. Think about what you gave up years before, when you were boring. You know it will. It'll all come back to you 13-fold. Oh, right now it's not so simple, but you are not alone. Just give it time. It'll all come back to you 13-fold. And you don't know how much it means when you tell me welcome home. Tell the story on its own, the way the life repeats in phrases, rearranged for a new poem. Oh, a ransom note cut from cloth already worn. Oh, it drapes your life in meaning, and it makes your house a home. Oh, it drapes your life in meaning, and it makes your house a home. You know it will. It'll all come back to you 13-fold. Oh, right now it's not so simple, but you are not alone. Just give it
folks. That's Lylak. And there are many people to thank for our broadcast tonight. First, Lylak, our guest on this program. We want to thank all of you for listening to our webcast, watching us on social media, and those listening to us on our growing network of Red Barn stations and media worldwide. Thanks to WEKU, Red Barn's premier radio partner, Central and Eastern Kentucky's radio news leader. You can listen online at weku.org. It's your chance to hear more great live music from Red Barn Radio and WEKU, NPR for Central and Eastern Kentucky. Those of you here in the Central Kentucky area, speaking of you, be sure to check out Red Barn TV. It's our weekly program of music, now on ABC 36 WTVQ, and the Red Barn Radio YouTube channel, too, along with thousands of other videos there. Red Barn Radio comes to you from our home, the Lex Arts Performance Hall here in the grand city of Lexington, Kentucky. Our website has updates and further information on our guests and our program. We're on the web at redbarnradio.com. Now, before we close out the program, let's bring back Lylak for closing number. All right.
It's been such an awesome night with y'all. This last song is called Stones.
I could give this up to you, wrap it in paper and leave it to light. I could give this, wrap it up in paper with a bow, push it toward you in slow motion, push it toward you with strings still attached, breaking with tension like a web. Just hold on to this. What if worries turn into gold? Keepsakes to keep safe and control. Am I fooled? Am I folded up? Am I fooled? Am I folded up forever? I could just hold
Nice tune.
Thank you all. Have a good
Lylak,
night.
folks. Well, that's all for our show for this week, folks. Remember, you can see and hear Red Barn Radio worldwide as we stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern in North America. It's always great to hear from all of you who listen to Red Barn Radio's archive performances on your favorite streaming platforms. Speaking of you folks, please, before, during, or after you enjoy Red Barn Radio, take just a moment, won't you, to engage with us. Your comments, your sharing keeps us growing and continuing our mission to bring roots music Southern style to your neck of the woods and even beyond. And now we bid you good night. Let's stick together, let's appreciate each other, and let's join up again for another great evening of music and conversation on Red Barn Radio. I'm Bradford Becker. See you soon.